Hey YouTube, it's Veronia Anderson and I help women unleash their inner sex goddess. So tonight I'm going to give one example of how to cleanse your vagina, right? So if this is your first time watching me, please remember to look into my description because that's where you're going to see my Cash App if you want to donate to the video, and my social media handle and how to work with me. So let's jump into the topic. So before I get started into it, I just want to say the vagina is a self-cleaning oven, and we shouldn't be putting all these flowery scents in it. The vagina itself have its own natural pheromones. It have its own natural scent, right? With that said, sometimes the vagina needs a little bit help because our stress affects our vagina. So the vagina, right, secrete, discharge, depending on where we are in our cycle. So our cycle starts from day one of our period to the next beginning of our period, again, the next month. Some people are 28 days, mine is 28 days, and some people are 32 to 37 days. It just depending on who you are. So no comparison, right? So depending on where you are in your cycle, you have different discharge, right? So just think of your cycle like a clock. It goes around. So depending on where you are, your discharge looks, smells different way, right? So for instance, sometimes your discharges could be clear and white, and sometimes it could be cloudy. It depends then on if you're in the ovulation stage, premenstrual stage, right, or lutein stage. It just depends on where you are in your cycle. When you are ovulating, your discharge tend to be clear but very sticky like an egg white, right? Your vagina itself is naturally acidic. Your vagina is acidic, and it's acidic because it's getting rid, it's preventing bacteria from coming in. The sperm is alkaline. So the sperm is alkaline. Do you know that when you're ovulating, your vagina discharge, our vagina environment actually change from acidic to becoming alkaline like the sperm, because it wants the sperm to get through for you to get pregnant. And then after that, it go back to acidic to prevent bacteria and stuff from getting in. But sometimes, because of all the stress that we are going through as women, it thinnens the mucus or the discharge, and it can increase the chance of us to get bacteria into the vagina. So today I am going to show you just something natural that you could do to balance out the scent and the discharge, right? Because sometimes as women, our scent could be a little bit off. It's not, if it's fishy, that is way off. It's supposed to be, sometimes your vagina scent could be sweet, sometimes it could be pungent, sometimes it could be a little bit musky, but it just have different scent throughout the month. And if you are somebody like me who naturally smell their vagina, and I have a video on that, you know the different scents of your vagina and if it's off. I would invite every woman to put their hand in their vagina so that you could know your own scent and know if it's off, right? So let me show you. So natural dildo, right? This is called nature natural dildo. It's actually a cucumber. This technique was used in ancient Chinese for women to kind of cleanse their vagina weekly, right? So you could do this every week just to bring it back into natural balance. So you're going to get a organic cucumber. You could choose the size that you want. I choose this size, right? Make sure it's at room temperature because your vagina is at room temperature. And you're going to put the cucumber in your vagina and you're just going to rotate it, right? Rotate it. It's not natural dildo, like you're actually having sex. So you're going to stimulate the vagina. You go whatever in and out, right? And just work it on in there. The reason why you're going to just peel half of it because you kind of want to have that grip, right? And the reason why you're going to get a kind of a long one is just because you're going to put it in there, so you want the grip just to hold on to it. So the reason why we're using the cucumber, because the cucumber is acidic and our yoni is acidic, so it matches the temperature or the fragrance or the environment of the yoni. The cucumber is also 90% juicy. And what do we want our yoni to be? I'm calling it yoni. What do we want our vagina to be? Yoni is another word that they use for vagina. What do we want our vagina to be, right? We want it to be nice and juicy. Also, the cucumber is antiviral. The cucumber is antiviral, right? I'm gonna look down. It's antiviral. I'm looking down so that I make sure that I tell you what I have in my notes. It's antiviral, right? The cucumber also helps. No, the cucumber also have like a natural minerals and vitamins in it. It have cancer fighting properties in it, right? And it cleanse and purify the blood. And it helps with healing of the lungs, the spleen. And I wish I could read my writing, right? I take notes, but it helps to heal the lungs and the, and I don't think this, and the small intestine. The small intestine, I need to learn to read my own handwriting. So I wanted to make sure that you get that from my notes, right? So that is the reason why we use the cucumber. So after you use the cucumber, just take it out, throw it away, and then go in, right? And you could smell it. Go in and smell how it smells. So as I said, you could do this once a week or maybe once a month. You can't do it on your menstrual cycle, of course. So if while you're cleaning, right, to get the natural balance back into your vagina, the natural balance, you could use this as nature dildo. And if you happen to have an orgasm with it, this is just two for one. But yes, this is a technique that the ancient Chinese use. And yes, the vagina is self-cleaning, as I said before. So as you see, I didn't put, this is all natural, no artificial flavors, right? But as I said, because of stress, and we have a lot of stress that's going on, sometimes the vagina just need a little bit of help. All natural. This is Veroni Anderson. I will see you on the next video. Bye guys. I'm not gonna waste my cucumber, so I'm gonna eat it. Bye.